Okay, hey guys. So, I recently found out, like today, about a game that came out a while back. Um, the name of the game was called That Dragon Cancer. Um, that's a difficult topic to really kind of see again. When I say again, you have to find out here in a minute what I mean. But that game was about a young child that had cancer. And that's really like a lot of people don't think, oh, well, that's, you know, their immune system could be stronger. Not all the time does that happen. A lot of the time when you're young and you get cancer, your immune system is really weak and it can't fight it off. And even if you're older, because that doesn't always mean that you're going to be able to fight it off. That doesn't always happen. And I know that game came out a while ago, and I'm just now getting around to making a live stream and a video about it and all that good stuff. But the thing that really hit home about it was that it was actually about a kid that had cancer. And coming from a perspective of someone that had cancer, it's not a very easy thing to talk about because cancer is not always the easiest thing for you to be able to just be like, oh yeah, I had cancer. Like, that's not something that everybody wants to talk about a lot. And I've had this YouTube channel for a couple of years, but I haven't really talked about it. Because I've told people that I've beat cancer and, stuff like that. Because I did. And it's hard to believe that a 4-year-old that's just from a small town could end up getting cancer. And I know that's like there's kids that are born with it. So I'm not saying I'm any more important than the families that go through it daily and that are still going through it. And they go through the same struggle every day, waking up and having to go possibly every single day downstairs to get chemotherapy. Depends on what floor and what hospital. And, sometimes it's just right next door. But still, that thought of knowing that a hazardous material is going through your body and it's trying to kill something that could kill you. And not a lot of people survive it. It's not. Coming from my perspective, whenever I had my cancer, I didn't really know what it was. I was just happy-go-lucky, still just getting down the floor, playing with my toy cars. But there's some kids, or even teenagers, adults, older people, and kids, like I said, they, you know, they they have cancer and they know that they have cancer. But coming from my perspective, quit. Sorry, I was talking to my dog, but really though, it's a difficult topic to discuss with people because, I mean, I only had 5% of a good liver. And I've had to have a liver transplant, of a whole liver. It wasn't just a little piece of it. It was the whole thing. But I figured that since I've been watching videos about it, now would be a good time as any to kind of discuss the topic, if that makes any sense. But it's just, it sucks knowing people that go through that and that's going through it daily. And I mean, if a lot of you guys, if you have any questions about it, I'll answer it honestly to the best of my memory, because a lot of it you can't remember. I think in some cases that's even one of the side effects is memory loss. And luckily, I remember everything. I don't remember every single detail, but I remember going into the operating room and my dad was walking beside of me and he was just crying his eyes out because he knew that I was having a transplant, and he never thought that his own child would be having cancer. But I remember him walking in there with me, and my mom was walking on the other side. My dad was on the right side and mom was on the left. And then you had the two doctors that were wheeling me in, and mom was just crying. She was scared to death. Dad was crying. He was scared to death. And I remember I rode in there and I was singing because I didn't know what was going on. And they put me to sleep, and then I woke up, and it's crazy. But I will actually tell the full story in a later video if that's what you guys want. I'm not sure if that's even important to you guys, but that game, it just kind of brings back a lot. But because whenever in the game, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but in the game, the dad's laying beside the son while he's getting chemotherapy in his bedroom or in his little hospital room. And it just, that really hit home because my dad, whenever I was getting chemotherapy, I was laying in the hospital bed with, the monitors and everything on me. And dad was laying right next to me in the bed with me because I was really tiny. And my dad laid next to me. And it's crazy. Because now looking back, I never thought that, because I see people dying from every day. There's always people dying from leukemia. All that. It's crazy. But, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of, I don't know, to kind of tell you guys a little bit of a backstory. And has my life been easy? Lord knows it hasn't. But it's crazy. And a lot of people don't believe that I've actually had cancer. And then I show them the scar. And then they're just like, oh. And it's just, the realization hits for them. Ginger, my dog's scared to death right now, and I don't know why. But guys, cancer is a deadly thing. And the chemotherapy messed up my lungs bad. When I cough in videos, and it's really bad, that's why the chemotherapy has damaged my lungs severely. The type of chemotherapy that I had, I can't remember the exact type, but They said it could damage my heart. I'm lucky it hasn't. But I don't know. But for those, if you do watch this and you're going through cancer and know somebody that's went through cancer, my thoughts and prayers are with you. And I can promise that. I mean, I'm always going to try to respond to the best that I can. If you guys comment, I will respond to the best of my ability. And on serious talks like this is when I really read the comments. And I don't know. Whenever I had my cancer, I had so many people that was there. Kids from my school, kids from the community. I've had multiple, just, it's crazy. And I'll talk to my friends sometimes and I'll say, do you remember going to my room? They'll say, yeah, barely, but I do remember. Because some of them are, God, juniors in high school now. And I'm a sophomore, but I don't know. It's just, it's a crazy thing. Seeing someone with cancer, especially having it and seeing that. And, whenever Markiplier was playing it, and he started crying over his dad, like, because he almost broke down. Like, it's crazy. I mean, it's completely different for other people that has seen someone die from it or seen someone go through it. Going through it is just, I don't know. And was I scared? No, because I didn't know what it was. Now looking back, if I was told to this day that I was diagnosed with cancer again, I would probably freak out. Because now I know what it is, and I know that it could have killed me, but it didn't. And I'm really thankful that it didn't. And I don't know. But I figured now would be a good time as any to kind of make this video or this live stream. Same difference because it's going to be a video after it, but I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that people that have cancer, there's sometimes a good recovery and it ends very well and they become successful and happy and live healthy lives. But for others, they think that it's over and that the war is over, but really it's just begun. And I still go through things with the cancer. I still have to go back and I still have to get x-rays. I have to get CT scans. I have to get echocardiograms. I have to get EKGs. I have to get all of that stuff. I have to get blood work because they want to make sure that it's not coming back. And that's one thing that if you do, like, if you find out that you've had it and it comes back, sometimes you're lucky to beat it twice. Others aren't so lucky. And I'm absolutely just blown away. 'Cause as I was going through the comments on some of the videos, there's some people that probably really have had it saying that they've had it. And a lot of people's like, oh, no, you didn't. That's fake. This, that, and the other. I don't know. If you've honestly had it, then I pray that it never comes back and that your life is healthy and happy. And if you're currently fighting it right now, just continue to stay strong. That's one of the things that everybody told me was, how did you make it? And I said, well, I couldn't have made it without the good Lord above. And you really, I don't know. I'm not going to get religious because, I don't know. I'm not the most religious person in the world. God knows I ain't. But it's I don't know. Cancer is a really serious topic. And it's a scary topic too, because of people that's had it, or people that have it, or people that had loved ones that went through it, or have loved ones that is going through it. But I know I'm just rambling, guys, and I really sincerely apologize for that. But just, I don't know. I would have never thought that just a small town person like me would ever have something like that. But now looking around, there's so many people that's had it and that have it. I've actually got a neighbor that lives up the road from me. He's actually fighting it. And a lot of people say, some people, not going to say a lot, some people say that you're down in bed and you can't get up and all that. That is a lie. Sometimes it's the truth, though. Sometimes it's got you to where you can't move. And if you do, it hurts. I'm fortunate that I was able to get up and walk. Because I remember it plainly. I would go, and they would come in and say, Ethan, you ready to go for your games? Or for playtime? And I'd say, yeah, let's go. So I'd get up and I'd grab my pump, because I had to carry this, or roll this little pump with me. And I'd roll it out there. And I'd go to the game room, and I'd sit there and just... At the time, it was a PlayStation 2, because that was really all that was there. Was a PlayStation 2 and, just a couple other, like, board games and stuff. But I wasn't a fan of board games. But I would always just go down there, and I was so happy. And I never thought about being in the hospital. And I don't know. A lot of the times you don't really think, oh, will it, that could happen to me. A lot of people's like, oh, well, it's not going to happen to me. I'm only 16, or I'm only 17, or 15, or whatever. It's like, oh, I'm only this age. And that couldn't happen to me now. It can happen to you no matter what. And what age, cancer doesn't discriminate. It will take whoever it pleases. And it sucks. It's not a very easy thing to go through, but people make it better. But I want to thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble about this. It took a lot not to get upset during this video, but I just wanted to kind of thank you guys for the support of the channel. We are near 200 subscribers. I didn't think we would even get that far, but to those of you, I'm going to leave it on this. To those of you that have fought it, I'm proud of you. For those of you that are fighting it, stay strong, and I'm still proud of you, no matter the outcome. For those of you that have lost your loved ones from it, my thoughts and prayers are with you, and I'm proud of you for staying this strong. But I'm going to leave it on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this is probably the most deepest video that I've made. But I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching, and just kind of just open your eyes in a way. And the person I live with now, because I'll get into this in another video, I don't live with my dad. I'm not going to get into why, but the person that I live with, which is really my aunt, she had cancer my uncle had cancer, and his was just skin cancer, but hers was pretty bad too. And then mine was hepatoblastoma, which is it's not a really, oh, well, I hear that all the time. But I'm going to leave it on that, guys. So, thank you guys so much for almost 200 subscribers. See if we can get this up to 5 likes. That's all I ask. And if this offends you, I'm sorry. I don't know why it would offend you, but it's the truth, and a lot of people need to hear the truth. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, then leave a like. Try to get up to 5 likes, like I said. But like always, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out, guys.